So you can write it. You can find it on the file. You can also watch the video of the recording. You have multiple options anyway, so you should be fine. So I have a couple options for you, Fatima. The
Mm-hmm.
first option is we start right away with grammar, or
Mm-hmm.
we should start, or we can start with business English. What do you prefer?
Grammar.
Grammar? Okay. Whatever. I thought you going to choose business English.
Really? No,
Yeah.
grammar.
Okay.
Grammar first,
O-
grammar. Yeah.
Okay. Grammar. Okay. So, if we're talking about grammar, I have to make sure that you are okay and natural with the tenses, especially the basic one, because we use them a lot when we talk. So today, inshallah, we will start with the present simple. It's very
Mm-hmm.
easy, but we use it a lot when we speak in English. A lot, multiple times. So I will open my white whiteboard. One second. There's something wrong with my camera. It keeps
Mm-hmm.
flashing like
No,
that.
no, don't worry.
Okay, I'll end this share screen. And then I go to the whiteboard. Oh, I saw something on HelloTalk. You were talking about when you are away from HelloTalk, you you feel comfortable to talk in English, right? But
Yeah.
when you're away, or even when you go to talk like at work in English, you're not that comfortable to do this,
Yes.
and you make mistakes. Okay, first thing I want to tell you is with mistakes we use make mistakes.
Make
Okay,
mistake.
not do mistakes, because you said do mistakes. No, make mistakes. That's the
Okay.
first thing. The second thing is you said
I
though.
try to use
It's
though
this is though.
because
No. It
this.
was right, but you said though like this. Tho. No, it's though like this. Though.
Uh, oh yeah, I have a question regarding this word. Like, sometimes I see that people just
Americans
cook the
especially.
word. Uh huh. Why?
Because like it means like yeah, even it means like even I did this though. Like even if I did this, though it's not going to work. It means also like although.
Oh, so though is although.
Yes, it's almost had the same meaning.
Okay, although equal to though, and though this word is different, right?
Though and although have the same meaning.
I have the same fuck. But then it was like it was incorrect the way I use it.
Yes, it is.
It is incorrect.
No,
Yes.
it is correct. No, I was telling you about the spelling. You misspell it.
Yeah, but I some yes, Khaled. But my question is more about like sometimes I remember that I saw that people sometimes write just THO and that's it.
Tho. No, this is misspelling.
Okay, great.
This
Thank
is
you.
like you say you are like you put you. You got what I
Okay.
mean?
Yes.
But there's
Okay.
nothing in English tho.
Okay.
So it's kind of contraction. You know what is contraction? They don't
Yeah.
write the full word, but it's grammatically it's wrong. It's not the right spelling.
Okay. Right.
And probably you do the same thing in Espanol, right?
No.
No, when you talk with your friends, sometimes you give this kind of special spelling for words. We do this
No.
sometimes. No? Okay.
No.
Okay. So it's though. Though.
Though. Right? Okay.
Though. The. Though.
That though,
Though. Yes.
though,
Yes.
though,
Yes.
though.
Okay. That's what I wanted to tell you about this. Like moment.
Mm-hmm.
let's start with the present simple. Present. Well, when I teach my students, I always tell them something, Fatima.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you don't have to know the rule, like how to apply it. The most important thing, like you have to understand when do you use it. When exactly we have to use this tense. That's the most important thing. So when exactly we use this tense and why? So we use it when talking about habits. Something happens every here and then. Something happen repeatedly. Like I do it every day or every week or every month or every year. Or it's something that I do it at a certain time in the morning or a certain time in the year or a season. So the rule is this action or verb happens regularly, right?
Okay.
Okay. Also, I want to tell you something. If you're interested, there is a button here in the Google Meet. It's called CC, closed captions. And this gives you the transcription of what I say.
Yeah.
You know this?
Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, if you want to use it. Because I use it sometimes with my students who sometimes like to see or to read what I'm saying. But you don't have to follow it all the time because it will distract you.
Sure.
Like whenever you feel like there's something like kind of like you want to check the spelling, yes, you can look at it. Anyway, let's go to the let's go to the to the lesson. So let's take an example about like something in the present simple. So I play football. So I always play football. Like I don't play it now or I don't play it like and I'm going to stop. No, I play it every day, every week, every month. Like it's something that is one of my habits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or let's say that you cook very well. I'm sorry, cook very well. So you always cook very well. So the structure here is I put the verb in the infinitive, the stem, the original verb, right? I don't add anything to the verb.
Okay.
You with me? Okay. So we have only exception here, Fatima. When we use he or she or it or any singular pronoun. You know what a singular pronoun is? Like singular pronoun, I'm sorry, noun. Like Khalid, Fatima, you know, or school,
Mhm.
or book, or like the day or the sky. All these are singular nouns. Okay? So let's take an example of he. So I said I play football. Look, he plays football,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Or Fatima. Fatima is a singular noun. Fatima uh, listens to music. Or let's say Smiley um, watches films, right? So whenever when talk about something in present simple, something that repeated itself regularly with a singular noun or he or she or it, we have to make sure to add the s.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, I need to ask, team, it can be considered as a singular noun, or I mean
Yes.
singular noun.
Yes. Team is a
Team.
singular noun. Teams is plural noun.
Teams. Ah, okay. Team.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, they are a group of people, yes, but it's one team.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I agree.
You got what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm using I or we, or you or they, it's going to be I visit my parents, or they, let's say they visit their grandma every Sunday, because I know you guys like have your weekend on Sunday. So they visit their grandma every Sunday. Or if I'm going to say she or he visits or she visits. Okay, I have a rule that you have to be aware of. When we add the S to a verb ending with X, CH, or SH, or SS, or O, in that case, Fatima, we're going to
Mm-hmm.
add ES instead of S. Let's take an example of each ending. So I can say he fixes fixes the toilet. Okay, he fixes the toilet. Or that's for fix. That's for the X. For the CH, she watches films. So watch, because it's end with a CH, we have to put ES, right? Not S.
Yeah.
Okay. He brushes his teeth, teeth, every morning. Does it sound like very, very academic now?
No, no, no. It's fine.
Okay. I'll try to be very quick in this part. And the SS, let's say, pass. He passes, pass? Like pass in front of something. He passes in in front of my work every day. Like he passes in front of my work every day. He passes. The O is very popular. He goes. Go? So it has to be goes to
Go.
work every day. So with these endings, Fatima,
Mm-hmm.
we put ES instead of S with he or she or it or any singular noun.
Okay.
All right. So we call this in English, Fatima, affirmative. Aff-
Affirmative. Okay.
affirmative. What is affirmative? Every tense in English, it has three conditions, three cases. Affirmative. Affirmative when I'm trying to say something in the positive form. Like I play football, he plays football, she listens to music, she cooks very well. This is affirmative. The second case is negative. When I put it in the negative form, like I don't watch TV or I don't sleep late, this is called negative. The third case is, we call it interrogative or question. When I ask question in that tense. So those are the three cases of each tense. When I'm going to teach you each tense, I'm going to teach you how to say like a sentence in the affirmative, in the positive form, or in a negative form, or in the question form. Three ways. If you really
Okay.
pay attention to those tenses, you're going to be able to understand when and how to ask questions. What is the right way?
Mm.
Because a lot of people that I met, they always have the problem, how can I ask this, or how to put it in the correct context, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's that affirmative. Well, now we finished the affirmative. So the affirmative is, we put the verb in the infinitive, except those we put s or es. Okay.
Okay.
How about the negative? how we can put something in negative in this form. We use two helping verbs, do or does. So in this case, we add not. So do not, which is don't, or does not, which is the contraction for it is doesn't. Fatima. So I want to say that I don't eat fish. Like I don't like fish, so I don't eat fish. And because I use I have to use do. So which pronouns use do? I, they, we, you, or any plural noun. All right? Here, it's the one that take does is he, she, it, or any singular noun. All right? So when I'm gonna say he or she or Fatima, in that case, I'm going to say doesn't. She doesn't like rice. Okay? Or she doesn't eat rice. So that's the way we put like sentence in a negative in present simple. If I want to say that something that I always do or I always don't do, I say I don't do this, or he doesn't, or she doesn't do this. I think this one is very straightforward, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna spend so much time. So that's the negative. Okay, there is a very important note. What is it? When I use doesn't, Fatima, I don't add anymore the s. Okay?
Okay.
Whenever I use doesn't, I can say she doesn't likes. This is incorrect. When I use doesn't, it's like. It's going to be infinitive. No more s or es. Another also
Okay.
something I want to tell you about in the affirmative. So I said Fatima here, or she, or he fixes. Fatima listens to music. So let's say that Khalid and Fatima listens to music. Is it correct or incorrect?
No, it would be incorrect. Listens because it's plural.
Yes, it's yes. Khalid on himself or Fatima on herself. We add the s, right? But because now they are a group, they are plural now. We don't add the s anymore. So a lot of people
Mhm.
sometimes they feel in this kind of trick.
Okay.
They're not singular anymore. So when we use does, there is no s. That's the end of negative. The question form. We have two ways to ask questions here in this form or in this tense. The first one is we start with the helping verb do or does. So I can say, do you? Okay, can I answer this phone? I'm sorry.
Sure.
I'm sorry. 1 second. الو. ايوه يا فندم. ايوه وسهلا. اتفضل. طيب ايه تاني موجود؟ ايه تاني موجود؟ قطايف ايه؟ طيب سادة؟ مكسرات يعني؟ ماشي اوكي. خلاص تمام. ماشي يا فندم. شكرا. ماشي شكرا يا باشا. ماشي. ماشي تمام. ماشي تمام. ربع برضو ماشي ربع يلا السلام عليكم. مع السلامة مع السلامة. I'm so sorry Fatima. I had to take this because like it's I ordered something from outside. Fatima, are you there?
Yes, yes. Yeah. Do you want to recollect your food?
Do I read what?
Do you need to recollect your food?
No, 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 no. They were telling me something that is out of stock, so they were telling me, or it's not there anymore. It's finished, so I have to order another item. That's it.
Ah, okay. Right.
All right, again, to the question. So, in order to put a question or to use a question here in this tense, we have to use do or does, the helping verbs. So, let's say this. Do you watch movies? So, if you notice, I always try to tell this to my younger students like I don't watch movies. So we do this kind of scissors, the scissors? Like we bring the do at the beginning and the subject has to come afterwards in the question. And the rest of the sentence come in the same sequence and don't forget to use the question mark. Do you got it? Fatima?
Yes.
Are you there?
I'm sorry. Yes, I was connecting my headphones.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't have any doubt about that. Yeah.
No, I can't hear you clearly. Your voice is not that clear. Can you repeat again?
Oh, yes. That. Yeah, I don't have any questions.
You don't have any questions?
Exactly.
So shall I repeat this part or do you already got this?
No, I got this.
Okay. Okay, do you got this the whole tense? Like,
Yes.
okay. So to respond to this, okay, there are two ways. The short way is to say yes, I do, or no, I don't. That's the that's the short way to answer. The long version of it, I can say, yes, I watch movies, or no, I don't watch movies. That's the longer one. Okay,
Okay.
why did we use here do? You know why?
No, no,
Be-
I don't.
because the pronoun, sorry, the subject is you. So with you, we use do. I, you, we, they, or plural pronoun, or noun, I'm sorry, we use do. Are you okay, Fatima?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. He, she, it, singular noun, does.
Okay, I got that. I mean, like we need to use that, or we can, if we want to make um, present simple questions. Right?
Yes, yes. But this question, what does it mean? It means like, it's like we call it a yes or no questions. Like I'm asking you
Okay.
this to confirm. Like, do you watch movies? Yes. Yeah, I watch it. No, I don't. It's a confirmation question.
Okay.
Okay? So the other way to ask it for like the same thing but with a different subject, does he eat fish? So why do we use here does?
And yeah, because
He.
it's deception.
The subject is he. All right? So the answer is going to be yes, he does. The short one, no, he doesn't. The longer one, and pay attention to this. Yes, he eats fish. No, he doesn't
Okay.
eat fish. Did you notice something here?
Yeah, with the doesn't in the negative form.
Yes. And here, because we use doesn't, it's eat. But here, because we don't use doesn't, so it eats. Because he eats fish.
Okay.
Okay. The second way to ask questions here is we call it WH questions because it starts with WH word question words like what, where, when, um, why, of course, how, who, and how long, and this kind of things. How long? How long is we ask it if we want to know the duration of something. How long does it take you to go to work? For so let's take this example. How long does it take you? Oh my god, this is the restaurant again. How long does it take you to take you to arrive
Take the call.
to work? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry Fatima والله.
Mm.
الو. ايوه يا باشا. ايوه يا فندم اتفضل. اهلا وسهلا. ما فيش مشكلة ماشي. اهم حاجة بس بالله عليك يعني تلحقني قبل الساعة 5:30 6. ماشي يا باشا. طيب ماشي السلام عليكم مع السلامة.
I need to ask you something.
I'm sorry yeah.
Uh, why
Mhm.
why is it in that in this question I need to write does and not do?
What?
Why is in this question is does and not do?
Great. I'm glad that you asked this. Okay. Who is the subject? What is the subject of this question? It's it.
How does it take you?
How does it take? How long does it take you?
Does it?
You is not the subject. The subject here is it, and it, remember, is takes does here. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Then I need to okay it.
So yeah, how
Um.
long? How long does it take? So because it, we have to put does.
And then why it is okay, I'm sorry, why is it's not like how long does it take? Why?
Because we agreed that whenever we use does, we don't add s anymore,
Oh, fuck, thank you.
right? So whenever we
Yeah.
use does or doesn't, we don't like here. We don't use the s anymore. We can't say how long does it takes you. No, incorrect. How long does it take? This is a very important note about this tense.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Okay?
It
This
okay.
this question is an open question. And what I mean by open question is the question like the answer is you can say whatever you want because it depends how long does it take you. It could take you 1 hour, could take you 30 minutes, 2 hours. I don't know. I don't know how long is your commute. I don't know how long it does it take you to reach your work or to arrive at work.
How you will answer that
For me,
question?
I
I
work
know.
I work from home.
No, yeah, but let's see, like in case,
Okay.
just to know how
Yeah.
to
It takes me
take.
me 30 minutes to arrive
Okay.
at work. That's the full answer. But I can make it short.
It Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
can say 30 minutes. That's the short answer. 30 minutes. I can say 30 minutes right
Um,
away, and I can say
mhm.
it takes me 30 minutes to arrive at work.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I can say also what do you do at the weekend? So we start with the question word like how long or what, and then the helping verb does or do, and then the subject. I'm talking about you, so I'm saying you or it in that case, and then the verb of the sentence or the question do, and the rest of the question. And don't forget the question mark. So what do you do at the weekend? I could be doing multiple things. I go to the club, for instance. I'm not sure. I go outside. I hang out with my friends. It could be many things, Fatima. So it's as I told you, it's an open answer. The most important thing that I put the answer in the present also present. I go to. So let's. When does he go to work? Did you notice that I used here does?
Mhm.
Why? Because he or
Oh
Khalid.
yeah.
I can take off he and put Khalid. When does Khalid go to work? When I answer here, I have also to put the answer in the present simple. So Khalid or he uh, goes to work at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Do you have any problem?
I
Or
yeah.
okay, tell me.
Okay. Um, it's about the answer about like it makes me like it takes me 30 minutes to arrive at work.
Hmm.
So what if I okay if someone's asking that, but what if I answer like it takes me what if I if I'm like if I say I take it's wrong. It
It's
is
wrong.
wrong.
It's wrong because I'm answering this question,
Okay,
right?
eat.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the pronoun here
So
is take.
so it sounds also bad and bad and wrong, right?
Well, okay, if you're talking to your friend, he will not notice or he will not comment on it. But grammatically, it's wrong. Like
Okay.
if you
Yeah.
say, "Yeah, I take 30 minutes to go to work." Yeah, it's okay. It gives the same meaning, but it's grammatically wrong because I'm answering this question and the subject of this question is it. So I have to respond with it.
Okay.
But
And if it's the same if I say rich, it's a
reach,
synonym.
yes, I reach work at, yes, or I get,
Okay.
or I get to work.
I get to or
Work.
I reach
All
how
of them
you
are correct.
but
I
just repeat
I
about
get
reach like
I
is
get to work at
uh
7.
oh,
Let's say
okay.
7 a.m. I'm not gonna say o'clock this time. I reach work at 7 a.m.
Okay. I will say something and just please correct me, please.
Okay, I will.
So what if I say it gets me? No,
No, no,
right?
no, no. It not gets me. It takes me because it gets you. Who does it get you?
it gets.
No, it
Oh,
takes.
fuck.
No. We use
Okay.
take for duration, for amount of time, not get.
Okay. Okay. Then I see that I'm wrong. Then the other option is it takes me 30 minutes to reach home.
Okay, yes, to reach home. Okay,
It's fine?
it's fine, yes.
Okay,
But it takes,
great.
not get.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
no
you.
problem. Okay, also another thing, when we convert this, like I don't watch movies, it's not it's not sensible, okay, that I say, do I watch movies? Because you don't ask yourself, right? So we convert the pronoun from I to you. Because I ask you, you respond. Like, do you watch movies? You respond, I don't watch, or I watch. So be aware of this,
Mhm.
right? Like when I say
Yeah.
the question should be, do you? Because sometimes people say, yeah, do I? No, no, no. You don't ask yourself.
Mm. Okay.
Last point, and then we'll do some exercises. Something we call keywords for this tense. What I mean by keywords, words is indicates that we're talking about present simple. Like the word
Mhm.
every, and every could come with a lot of things like day, every hour, every week, every month, year, etc. Season. I'm gonna say etc.
Mhm.
Whatever time you like. What else? We can say also at the morning, like at the morning I do something, or at the afternoon, or at the evening, or at evening. Or I can say in certain days, like on Sunday, I meet my friends. Or on Friday, like here, I visit my grandma.
Okay.
I can say also, we call this adverbs of frequencies. Like those adverbs describes how often you do things. Like always, like I always do this. Or sometimes, like yeah, I do this, but sometimes. And then usually, I do this usually. Or less a little bit often. Or often. Some people say often or often. It's
Okay.
both correct. Last one, never. Like I don't do this at all. Also, they indicate
Okay.
they were talking about like present simple.
Mhm. Okay.
Do you have any questions, or is there any something that you didn't understand?
No.
Shall we do some exercises? And then we can do, if we
Yeah.
still have time, some business English?
Sure.
All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna stop this share screen. I'm gonna open the book. 1 second. Where is my, yeah. Okay, do you see the PDF?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the first exercise together.
Okay. Great. Let me see. I have to-
So complete these sentences using the following verbs. We complete these with these verbs: cause, close, connect, go, live, speak, take. The first one is already solved. Tanya, German very well. So speaks, right? Speaks. why we put speaks? Because Tanya is a singular noun.
Yeah.
Can you do the second one?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's correct, but it's Ben and Dad got to the same.
Can you repeat your answer?
It's okay. Ben and Jack go to the same, or I don't know, go or connect. I'm not sure.
No, no, no. Go, go or goes.
It's go. It's go. Go.
Go.
Go
Right.
the same.
Correct.
Yeah. Go. Okay.
Okay. It's going to be. Can I write this? Yeah. Go. Great.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Next one.
And the driving.
Bad driving.
Bad driving. Cancer? Maybe accident?
Can you raise your voice?
Okay. Fuck. Bad driving can
Cause.
cause. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Cause many
Cause.
accidents.
Yes, but cause or causes?
Cause
No, it's causes.
causes.
Yes.
Okay.
Why? Ask me
So
why.
why?
Because bad driving is singular noun.
Okay. So could you repeat the pronunciation of that causes?
Causes.
Cause.
Causes. Cause and causes. Repeat
Causes.
it. Repeat it.
Causes. Bad
Great.
driving causes
Yes,
many
causes.
accidents.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's similar to
Okay.
another word in Espanol like cosas. But
Got
yeah, but
causes. Yes, yes.
yeah, but in English we pronounce it like a Z, not like an S.
Causes.
Causes. No
Causes.
cosas. Causes.
Causes. Okay.
Yes,
Great.
great.
Thank you. The museum
Okay,
closes.
this is the Z museum. Z, not S. Museum.
Oh, fuck.
In the museum,
The museum
yes. In the museum, great.
closes at 4 o'clock on Sunday.
Great, great. Closes. You learn from your mistakes. Great, great.
Yeah.
Because the museum also is a singular noun. Okay, next one, number five.
My parents. Wait. Okay, my parents live in a very small flat.
Okay, it's not leave. This is live. Leave?
Flat.
Yeah, this is leave. Okay, the one that I wrote it here. This is leave. Like you leave, you go away. But this is live. You stay and live in a
Left.
place.
Left.
Live. Yes,
Left.
live. Okay,
Left.
yes.
Okay.
So my parents
My parents left.
live or lives.
Left.
Live,
No, like this, yes.
live.
Because it's
Okay,
plural. Yeah.
live. Okay, great.
Uh, the next one is the Olympic Games. What?
The Olympic
Take place.
Games place every 4 years. Okay, this is a phrasal verb. It's called take place. Take place is held, happens.
Mm,
So it's going to be take.
mm. Yeah, take place. Okay, take
Take.
place.
Okay, is it
Take.
take place or takes place?
Take place.
No, take place. You know why? Because it's
Because
Olympic.
it's game.
It's Olympic Games. So
Okay,
so
great.
it's take. All right.
Take place.
Okay. Next one.
Um, the Panama Canal
The Panama Canal.
clo-
The Panama Canal
connects connects the Atlantic
connects. Bravo. Great. Connects. Great job. يرحمكم الله.
Oh, what
يرحمكم
did you
الله.
say?
I said يرحمكم الله and it means may Allah forgive you.
It's not a taxirula.
Yeah, may Allah forgive you.
Ah, okay. How do you write it?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. May Allah forgive you.
No, in Arabic. Well, you write it at the end of
Ah,
the code.
okay. How?
At the end of the code, it's fine.
Yarham.
What?
Oh, it's not connect. It's not connected. I'll send it to you on Telegram then.
Okay, sure. Right.
All right. Do you think it's hard or is it easy? The present simple.
No, it's easy. I just need to like remember
It's
things because
it's it's
sometimes
it's
I
easy.
don't use it.
Easy, not easy.
It's
Easy.
easy. What is
Yes.
it? And how? And what is it? How do you pronounce
Easy, not easy. Easy.
it? Easy.
Yes.
Easy?
Yes, I know that
Like
Spanish speakers they struggle with the S. Sometimes they get confused like, yeah, is it S or a Z? No, it's more like a Z. Easy, not easy.
easy. Okay.
Yes, carry on.
Easy.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So the rest of these exercises, I will give it to you as a homework.
Sure. No problem.
You have to do
I
it,
do.
and then you will pass it to me, so I mark it for you.
Sure.
All right. So I need you to read something.
Sure. I told you, like, give me a lot of homework, please.
Okay. All right. You know what? Okay, forget about reading. I'll give you this very tiny part of business English and then we'll finish the class. Because I know that you have work afterwards.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Please don't worry about the time.
All right. Okay.
No, really.
You still have time?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So let's take this. Um, Here we go. Oh, I raised my hand by mistake. Okay. So let's take this part because we don't have so much time. Word combination with work. What words that is combined with work when I talk about my work? So you say, or if you work or have work, it's the same thing, like you work or have work. And notice, Fatima, okay, work is uncountable word. And we'll explain that later, inshallah, in grammar. In English, we have countable nouns and uncountable nouns. The countable nouns, we can put them in plural. We can say apple, two apples, three apples, four apples, and etc. Because it's countable. We can count it. But the uncountable nouns, we can't count it. Like water, rice, wood, right? We can't count this. Juice, we can't count it. I can say two juices, or I can't say two waters, or two woods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the word work is also uncountable. And what does that mean? I can't say works, two works. Instead, if you want to say this, two jobs. So the word work is uncountable. We can't put it in plural. So if you work or have work, so you have a job, basically. But you don't say a work. Why? As the same reason I told you, because it's uncountable. And with uncountable names, we can't say a. That's number one. Number two, work also could mean the place that you work at. So it could be your job, and it could be the office, the company. So I go to work. I don't mean the job. I mean the office, right? Like in this context.
Okay.
So let's read this. Or okay, I want you to read it.
Okay,
Can
so
you read from
yeah.
here? From here. I'm gonna zoom.
uh, where? Okay, I need to start from where?
Here
Here?
are, yes.
Here are some phrases with words. The economy is growing fast,
Economy, yes, great. Is growing
and
fast.
more people are in work.
Okay, stop here.
Have a
Okay, what it means in work. In work, it means people employed. They have jobs. So when we say people are in work, it means people are employed, have job or jobs. Carry on.
um. Okay, in work. Okay, that ever. Okay, have a job that ever before.
Mhm.
The percentage of people
Wait.
out of
Per per
percentage, no, percentage,
percentage
person,
percentage
percent, uh,
percentage
percentage.
percentage.
Okay, the percentage of people out of work without a job has fallen to its lowest level for 30 years.
Great job. Okay, so out of work is the opposite of in work. Out of work, it means like unemployed. I'm gonna write it
Oh
here.
fuck.
So employ employed like he has a job, right? And the opposite of
Okay.
it is unemployed. So in work means employed, and out of work, unemployed. Don't have a job.
Okay, I need to ask you something.
Mhm.
What about on work? On work.
On work, like something inside the place of work. On work.
Something inside
But we don't say on. We say in work.
in work.
In work.
Not on.
Yes, because on usually it's like something on the surface of something.
Sorry, can you just explain me the difference between working on and working in
Working on.
and working
Okay,
in?
okay. You can say I'm working on a project nowadays. Like I'm working on a task, okay?
Okay.
But I work in a big company. And I mean here the place, the location, or I work in this company. But I work on it means on a task. I'm working on a task. So do you see the
Okay.
difference? So
Yeah, but what about if I use at um, and
at
not in? Uh-huh.
okay, at it means like yeah, like you're going or you're going to arrive at work. We use
Uh-huh.
it with time. I arrive at work at 7. Okay.
At 7 hours. At 7.
I ar-
So I arrive at work.
arrive at work at 7.
So what about if I say
It's not
I
I
work at a big company?
no. I work in a big company. You can't say I work at a big company. We don't use it in this context. We use at if you arrive or you're talking about the timing of. But if you're talking
Okay.
about your employer, the people like the company you work for, you say I work in a big company. Or by the way, you can say for I work in a big company or I work for a big company. But you can say at in this context.
Okay. Um. Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue, but always look like make sure to understand those bold words the words that I put in bold. So I work in a bank. See, I work in a bank, or I work in a big company in New York City. I leave for work at 7:30. So I leave for like I leave my house at 7:30 and I go to work by train or by bus or and subway.
Sure.
Mhm.
Fine.
The one that I told you a couple minutes ago, I get to work or I arrive at work. I can say get to or reach or even arrive at work about or at about 9.
Okay. If I use also reach, I need to add the word at.
No, no, no. I reach work.
Okay, great.
I'm usually at work, see, at work till 6.
Okay.
Likely, I don't get ill. You know, ill, what does it mean?
Yeah, six.
Sick, great. I don't get ill very much. So often, uh, so I don't often take off time off work. You know what is time off work?
Yeah, like
Like vacation. I don't take vacation or leave, sick leave.
okay.
So time off work, it means like you're off work, you're not working.
Okay.
So it means exactly away from work due to illness or sickness. So
Okay.
I want you to say to pay attention to I work in a bank, I leave for work, and I go to work by or I get to work or arrive at work. I usually at work until like or till certain point, and I don't often take time off work. Can you read this for me? The last
Yeah.
paragraph. Let me zoom in. Yeah,
Yeah. I work in a bank in New York City. Wait,
slowly. Read slowly, please.
okay. I work in a bank in New York City. I
City.
leave for
Okay,
work.
city or city.
City or
Yes,
okay, city.
yes.
I leave for work at 7:30 every morning. I go to work by train and subway. I get to or what? Or
All
I
right.
arrive at work at about 9. I'm usually at work till 6 and luckily,
Luckily,
luck, it's luckily,
luckily, yes. Luckily,
luckily, I don't know how to pronounce
luckily,
that word.
luckily,
Luckily, okay, luckily, I don't get ill very much, so I what?
I
I don't
don't,
often take time off work,
yes, away,
um, away from work due to illness.
illness. Great.
Um,
So I want you to remember those like word combination with work because you're going to use them a lot when you talk about your work. What time you arrive and what kind of company you work for and this kind of things.
sure, right.
So
Ah,
I'll give you these exercises for the present simple, and also I
mm-hmm,
will send you some exercise for this word combination.
sure.
All right. So next time, inshallah, we'll meet at
On Monday.
Monday, right? Monday, the same time, 8 a.m. your time.
Sí, sí.
Yes. Okay. Okay, do you have any questions, or is there something that you didn't understand?
No,
Seriously?
not. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll see you inshallah on next Monday. I'll
Yes,
I'll
thank you so much, Khaled.
I'll send you the link for like for the session. You can watch it. I'll send you the material, and I will send you the homework.
Sure. Thank you
Okay?
so much.
Take care.
Peace.
Assalamu alaikum. Bye.
You too. Bye
Bye.
bye.